All right, y'all. Arrma's on a roll. They just announced two updated 8 scale vehicles, a Notorious updated vehicle, and then they also did a Kraton as well. So we're going to take a quick look at these two, and I'll leave links below in the description if you guys want to look at purchasing these. So pretty interesting what they're doing with this, especially with this clipless body. So let's take a quick look at these. All right, y'all. So taking a look at this, we're going to look at the Kraton first real quick. So it says shipment is going to be in November. So they probably getting all these in stock and getting everything out and ready for Christmas. So I really like this orange color you guys see here. They did a good job on that paint scheme for that. And you guys know it also comes in this pink color too. So a couple of things with this. Take a look at some of the specifications that you guys see there. Of course, it's 2, 3, 4, and 6S capable. Gives you the motor size and stuff. Some of this stuff for the electronics and stuff are going to be kind of what people see in the previous models for it. And then some of the features of this, of course, updated with the EXB parts for toughness, which is good. It's got a quick release body. It says here taller component side guards for protection from dirt, and manageable 4S and 6S platforms with that. And I think the biggest thing with this is, of course, you kind of get a EXB Kraton, but not at the EXB price, especially with that 775 aluminum chassis that comes with it. Man, I'm just loving that paint scheme that they have going on with this. And there's going to be kind of that clipless body that they have there as well, which is actually pretty cool and pretty unique if I can get this to zoom in. So look at that right there. That's got some spring launches in there to help that functionality of that clipless, or however they're trying to label it, body. So that's going to be something that's really unique. Will that work on the other version Kratons? You'll probably have to get what it seems like right here, some of those components for the front and then for the rear to fit that on there. But looks like they did a couple other updates to this as well. Okay, other updates, it seems like they've updated this rear skid plate to where that is aluminum now, which is good. See if we can get that to zoom in a little bit. There you go. There with that. Of course, that's that 775 chassis that comes with it. Stronger A-arms and stuff with it. Here's going to be a look at those side guards. And that is different. That does stand a lot higher. So that's going to be pretty interesting, guys. I'm loving this paint scheme that they have for this. I really, really am. So you guys put down in the comments what you guys think about this, and we're going to take a look at the Notorious real quick. It's probably got a lot of the updates too that the Kraton has got as far as the 775 aluminum chassis and clipless body. But let's jump over there and let's see what that looks like. And looking at this Notorious, of course, this comes in two colors too. This blue is kind of unique. I'm surprised they didn't go with a different color with that, like another, instead of the black, going with maybe kind of one of the wilder colors. So that's actually pretty good, because I think, what was it, blue and black before? So that's something kind of unique to this as well. And some of the same things are going to be with this. You guys can see here, it's kind of got that clipless body on it with those components on the front, and then also on the rear. You just kind of push in on those, and those will actually come out. So looking at a couple more things, it does have that 775 aluminum chassis with it. Looks like they've got some updated tires on there that come on a lot of BLX models too. And of course, it does have that rear skid plate as well. You guys can see this here. So that's gonna add some of the durability of this vehicle. And it looks like they did a couple other things. Those Velcro straps look a lot thicker, if you guys are familiar with Arrma vehicles, than they have been before. It's got, you know, a new tower-to-tower center brace up in there. Instead of it just being one piece going across it, it seems to be two pieces, which is actually going to make that a little bit more stable. And this is going to be for both models. You guys see their 775 aluminum chassis. That's going to be a bigger fan for the motor, so that's going to be good too, that they keep that back down, that they keep the cooling temperatures of that motor down. And it looks like they did some updates to the steering and stuff as well, which is going to be a great improvement on that. So that's pretty interesting too, that they did all that on there. So you guys, I'm not going to try to go too in depth on this. They got some videos out where they're kind of featuring this vehicle. You guys can see there where they're talking about more of that clipless body and stuff on there. That's going to be the piece on the front. It looks like you push in on it and push it on the one on the back, and that actually pops out, and you guys can see this here. So that's pretty interesting. I'm kind of glad that they did that and went that route, because a lot of times when you're bashing, especially a stunt truck like this, you end up messing up the body post and stuff. Now, will this body stay on? That has yet to be determined, but it looks like it probably would, especially the way it's got these screen launches and stuff on the front and rear of it. So anyway, guys, put your comments down below. There's going to be links in the description if you guys want to take a look at these and get a pre-order in for them. And don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate you guys watching.